This is the story of the Apollo rescue. When most people think of Apollo, they think of the spaceship. But in this case, Apollo is a horse who was saved by Lori Blinsky. Lori and her husband Brad own the Painted Acres Horse Farm. Apollo was owned by a young girl who used to take care of him. The girl was going through a tough time and could no longer care for him. Eventually, Apollo was left alone in a field with no one to feed or care for him. While Apollo was in the new field, he stepped on a nail and his hoof became badly infected. Vets had no idea how long the nail was stuck in his hoof. I was able to interview Lori, and she told me more about Apollo's story. How did you find out about Apollo?
How did I find out about Apollo? A friend of mine told me about him, and I was at that farm to pick up another horse, and Apollo was really sick, but I noticed that he was winning because he wanted food. So he was really sick and he was hurt and thin, but that struck me as he was looking for food and wanting to help himself. So that's how I heard about him.
Why did you decide to help Apollo?
Well, I heard that they were going to get rid of him because the vets didn't want to see him. They didn't think he was going to make it, and the girl that owned him wasn't paying board on him. So I contacted her and told her that I would buy him from her for $1. And she said yes, so we went to get him.
From your experience of treating Apollo, what have you learned?
What did I learn? That you can't always listen to, you have to go with your gut, because the vets told me Apollo would not survive. They told me to put him down, but he kept telling me different. He wanted to eat and he had the will to live, so he taught me that don't give up. If you don't give up and if they don't give up, keep trying and keep fighting.
Did you ever say it was too much work or give up hope for Apollo?
It was never too much work, although it was a lot of work. It was a year. And there was times that I second guessed it because we had some really bad setbacks. And I can remember one where I was cleaning his hoof with the hoof pick and the hoof pick went right through his hoof. Ooh. And it started bleeding profusely, and I thought, oh boy, what did I do to this horse? But we kept going and kept trying, and he did too. So there was some tough times, Sierra, but he proved everybody wrong.
To give you an idea on his condition, this is a picture of when Lori first brought Apollo back to the barn. This is Apollo a few years after he was saved by Lori. If you would like more information about Apollo's miraculous story, you can read the children's book, Apollo the Horse, written by Lori's husband, Brad. When you think of this story, smile and remember, time, effort, and love are the best medicine. This is why Lori Blinsky is a hero to me.